Hi everybody and welcome back to some more racing here on this channel. I'm KPG-GOONER here. Now first up, I just want to apologise that I haven't done any videos in the last couple of weeks, but I've been extremely ill. As most of you know that follow my channel, that I suffered a spinal injury a couple of years ago and I've been in hospital. I've been really struggling to do any racing at all because I've been in so much pain. I'm hoping to get back on it over the next couple of weeks, and I'm going to be doing some of the old stuff that we used to do plus some new stuff, and I'm going to show you some new stuff that's going to be coming to the channel in 2018 before we do some ride in today's episode. So let's get straight to that now. So here we go. Right, one of the games I would like to show on the channel in 2018 is the Monster Energy Supercross, of the official video game. Now, I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to show on the channel. It depends on how popular and how much you guys want to see it. But I'm going to try and do quite a bit of the career. And this game comes with a powerful track editor, which is something new to this brand of game, where you can customize your own tracks, guys, and you can share them worldwide. Now, that's something that I really wanted to have a go at. That sounds awesome. Right, let's get into the next game coming new to the channel. Right, so the next game coming new to the channel in 2018 is another milestone game, and this game's called Gravel. Now, this was announced over a year ago, and it looks absolutely fantastic. It's due to be released the end of February, and this is going to be an awesome off-road racing game with multiple different game modes to race it across country in loads of different locations, which look absolutely fantastic. Loads of different weather conditions, and it's going to have stadium racing as well. There's loads of different vehicles you can race on this game, and if you pre-order, you get an extra couple of bonus vehicles as well. Now, that is something I'm looking forward to do on the channel. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Right, let's get into the next game. And the next game is The Crew 2 by Ubisoft. Now, I absolutely love the first one, and I probably will do a career walkthrough on this game. Now, this is going to be so different to anything I've been doing on the channel in the last couple of years, as I've done more simulation racing game. This is a bit more story-based, but it looks like it's going to be good fun. Loads of different kinds of racing, from in the air, in boats, and in cars. Let me know your thoughts, and I hope you tune in to watch more in 2018. Right, so that gives you an insight to what to look forward to in 2018, and plus we will be doing some more GT Sports and Project Cars 2. It's just that because of my injury, I haven't been able to use my steering wheel in a couple of weeks. But in today's episode, we're going to be racing on Ride 2 again, and I've been looking forward to racing on this game again. Loads of you keep asking to do some more Ride 2 videos, so that's what we're going to do in today's episode. Now, I've picked the Supermotard DB8 Italia because this was one of my favourite bikes from Ride 2. You probably heard me rave about it in my videos. Check out my series because I did almost 100 videos on this game. Right, let's get into some racing. Also, guys, I just want to let you know, for this race, I'm going to be using a new controller, the Revolution Pro Controller 2, which came out in November 2017. It's a Pro controller which you can customize and set all the buttons. It's got extra buttons that a normal controller doesn't have, and you can put weights in it. It's going to be really interesting to see how sensitive this controller and how good it is. I cannot wait to try it out. So let's get straight into the race and see how rusty I am. Right, so here we go with our first race on Ride 2 in 2018 using the Revolution Pro Controller 2. Now, I'm really looking forward to this. Let's see if we can get a good start and keep that front wheel down. Now, we've got anti-wheelie on low, it's on realistic, and we've turned all the other assist off, but it's going to take me a little while to get used to this game. I haven't been on it in a while, and plus using this controller, oh, that wasn't too bad, but the bloody controller is really sensitive. That's going to take some getting used to, but what you do with this controller, you plug it up to your PC, you download the companion app, and you can adjust the sensitivity, the vibration, you can map the buttons. You've got 3 different presets that you can save on the controller, which you can change on the controller within the game. And yeah, it's the shape of it is a bit like an Xbox One controller. It feels very good. All the buttons feel very responsive, and it's well worth picking up for a price of about £90. If you're into esports, it's definitely worth purchasing. Oh my god, this bike's powerful, bloody hell. Slow it down, we don't want to crash on our first race, but a lot of you guys were messaging me to do more Ride 2 on the channel, more MXGP3, and the only reason why, guys, I backed off on those videos, it's very hard to do loads of different games on a channel when you only do YouTube part-time, and that's why I focus on the most relevant games at that time. And lately, obviously, I've been doing Project Cars 2 and Gran Turismo Sport, which I still will be doing very heavily on the channel, but I will throw in some of these games as well to mix it up and maybe do some live streams and do some online racing on these games again, because it's been so positive on the channel. It was one of my biggest series on the channel in 2017, and this is one of my favourite games, so I'm definitely up for getting back on it and racing on the tracks on these bikes again. Right, let's keep it nice and steady. And like I said, this was one of my favourite bikes from my experience on Ride 2, and I wasn't always a big fan of the motors, but Ride 2 changed that. I think a lot of them were very good, very powerful, and handled very well. Right, let's just try and keep it nice and steady, but I'm getting used to the controller now. It feels very good in the hand, and I'm well chuffed that I purchased this, because I'm not a big fan of the standard controller, but I do a lot of my as you've seen, a lot of my racing on a steering wheel anyway, so I haven't used the controller much, but when I do, I'm not a big fan of it. My hands always ache after a while, after a session, but this one feels a lot more comfortable, and the fact you can adjust the controller with weights and stuff like that, you can just really personalise it to your own, how you want it basically. Right, let's just try and hold it through there. We're sticking with the leader. Hopefully we can get a win in our first experience back in 2018 on one of my favourite games. Right, let's keep it nice and steady through there. Oh god. Also guys, let me know in the comments below. I've shown you in the video what's coming new in 2018, but let me know in the comments what you're looking forward to and what you would like to see on the channel in 2018. I really would like some feedback, and like I said, I am sorry that I have been off the last couple of weeks, but I was in such a mess, obviously pain wise, and obviously after having injections in my neck, it's really put me in a lot of pain, and I was very uncomfortable, so I didn't want to put that across in my videos, and that's why I just left it for a couple of weeks. But I will try my best to get back up to speed. Right, and we're not doing too bad through there, and we've actually got a bike that's just caught up with us behind us. I think it's another motor. Oh god, be careful. No, I'm using the default setup on the bike. I didn't use one of my setups. I forgot to plug in my extra storage on my computer, so I didn't have all my setups come up for some reason, so I'm definitely gonna have to do that, because I did do quite a few setups on loads of different bikes on the game. I definitely think I had one for this bike. Right, let's keep it nice and steady through there. Let's get a nice drive down this section. We should be able to squeeze past him in this corner. No, beat him on the braking onto the apex. Oh god, it's going to be close. We just changed direction. Oh, a little bit of contact there. We squeezed past. Oh my god, keep that front wheel down, and we're into the lead, but we've got to hold it for a lap. And this has been a really good experience back on the game, using this controller for the first time. Right, let's just try and keep it nice and steady. Oh, it looks like we've got two bikes behind us now, so let's make sure that we don't make any mistakes. But it feels so much more responsive on the analog sticks. That's one thing I've noticed. They're really sensitive. Got to be really careful I don't press too hard one direction, because otherwise I'm going to muck this up. Right, so let's slow it down, get nice and tight. That isn't too bad, and accelerate out, and we should be able to pull away here. We seem to be much faster through this section, but this bike does possess quite a lot of power. And no, they're still hanging on. Let's just try and keep an eye on them. They don't run me off. That's one thing that did annoy me about Ride 2, is the AI sometimes can be a pain in the arse. They don't take different positions into corners, even though if you go into a corner too slow, they just run you off. which was really frustrating that the AI weren't intelligent enough to take different positions into turns with you in front, and they didn't just run you straight off the track. But it's something they can improve. If they make a ride free, I'm sure they will make adjustments to that and will improve it. Right, we're coming towards the end. Let's try not to muck it up. We've got into it a little bit fast. Don't come into the inside and run me off. Oh, there's two markers there. Oh, he's right sitting there. Let's just be careful. Oh, he's trying to get past. A bit of contact. Oh, this is going to be really, really close towards the end. Let's try not to muck up these next couple of corners. Right, keep it nice and steady. Let's not throw this away. Right, open the throttle slowly. We don't want to get that front wheel up and slow us down. Right, nicely done through there. And hold it. That's not too bad. And I think we're going to do it. But it's been a good first experience in 2018, back on a game that I absolutely love. And like I said, guys, with all the things in this video today, with the new games coming, let me know in the comments below what you're looking forward to, what you want to see. I really, really would appreciate your feedback. And again, I'm really, really sorry that I haven't uploaded any videos in the last 2 weeks. Hopefully, I can get back up to speed and we can enjoy a 2018 on loads of different racing games. Thank you so much for watching. Please smash that like button. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I will see you very, very soon.